Last warning from Shiba Inu CEO to all hodlers. For most Shiba Inu holders right now, the only thing they want to hear about or get updates on is Shibarium, Shiba Inu's Layer 2 blockchain. Well, it looks like Satoshi knows this too, which is why he just recently issued an important update. So watch this video till the end. Hello SHIB Army, welcome to Crypto Trader, a destination for SHIB holders. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all SHIB news and predictions. Make sure to turn on the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Before we get to the main topic, there's another important Shiba Inu update that we need to talk about, and it is kind of related to Shibarium as well, like everything in the Shiba Inu ecosystem seems to be nowadays. BONE is now one of the top 10 most purchased tokens by the 100 largest Ethereum whales. One whale, in particular, has more than 1 million BONE tokens. What this means is that many whales have been grabbing large amounts of SHIB, and it looks to be in preparation for the launch of Shibarium. As you must recall, BONE is the native token for Shibarium. Anyone who wants to serve as a validator or delegator needs to own lots of the tokens. The lowest amount they can own is 10,000 BONE tokens, which is a lot of tokens and a lot of money. So, it makes sense that it is those with deep pockets that are able to stock up on the token, taking advantage of the opportunity to serve as a validator or delegator on Shibarium. Both the validators and delegators will be instrumental in decision-making in Shibarium and also to ensure the integrity of the platform. However, while validators will be staking their tokens directly to do this, delegators will be lending their tokens to validators who do not have enough tokens to stake. Both groups of people will be very important to the success of Shibarium, though, and they will both be offered incentives to ensure that they always act in the interest of the general good. BONE is not the only Shiba Inu token that whales have been grabbing in recent times, though. Whales have also been showing a lot of interest in purchasing SHIB, with the popular SHIB whale, Blue Whale 68, recently purchasing almost 92 billion SHIB, worth about $1.1 million. This is, most likely, also linked to the launch of Shibarium because while SHIB is not the native token for the platform, Shibarium is projected to help improve the price of SHIB significantly. So, these whales are probably preparing for that possibility. Talking about the launch of Shibarium, many people are probably tired of what they think is the dragging of the launch. At this point, the third month of 2023 is already upon us, and a platform that was seemingly slated to be launched in the third quarter of 2022 is yet to be launched. Granted, we have been informed that the lead dev for that project was struggling with a personal issue, but many SHIB holders do not seem to think that's the reason enough. That said, the launch does seem to have been set in motion. Satoshi has been releasing blog posts which he says are lead up to the launch of Shibarium. He mentioned that there will be about 5 or 6 blogs, and the third one was just recently launched, so maybe we can cheer up, knowing that Shibarium will soon be launched. At this point, we can only hope. Anyway, I mentioned that the third blog was just recently released, so let's quickly talk about what that blog talks about. This new blog is basically a call to businesses and projects to consider building their stuff on Shibarium. Satoshi stresses in this blog that Shibarium is open to all, whether you want to work with, donate to, or promote the platform. Satoshi says that you are more than welcome. He mentions that everyone has always been welcome, but they had to be careful not to fall into the hands of scammers and FUDers. But now, the dev team has developed an intake system that makes it easy for them to onboard everyone that is genuinely interested in Shibarium and Shiba Inu at large. There's a link to the system on Satoshi's Twitter platform, so if you're interested in building something on Shibarium, you should go check that out. According to Satoshi, we think this is the real way to build community. Ideally, this intake system will allow us to find the best projects and link them together with others who can help or assist. It'll allow us to meet the army and remain organized in the process. It'll allow us to grow Shibarium's reach with professional companies and allow us to reset our relationships with businesses that we've connected to in the past. Finally, it'll help us find the right validators. But he stresses that you don't necessarily have to get into the intake system in order to build something for Shibarium. You can build whatever you want on the platform, provided it is not detrimental to the ecosystem or the community. But if you want to be informed of updates and be part of the collective building, Satoshi says that someone from your team has to be part of the intake system. Now, concerning when the platform will actually be launched, Satoshi does not really say in this blog. All he says is that the dev team is working to launch Shibarium as soon as possible, which could mean literally anything. There have been rumors over the past weeks that said that Shibarium will be launched next week, but next week has not come for a couple of weeks now, and there's no saying when it will. I want to hear your thoughts on all of this, though. Are you considering entering the intake system? And how have you been coping with the launch wait? If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Shib. Moving on from that, a huge wallet just transferred 182 billion SHIB tokens to Gemini and crypto.com. Now, a number of people find this quite worrying because the last time that this wallet transferred a huge amount of SHIB to crypto.com, the price of SHIB dropped by 7%. So, even though we don't really know what this wallet's plan is with the transfer, the possibility of said transfer causing a SHIB price dip is quite worrying. According to Crypto, huge token transfers by whales can be dangerous, considering sending tokens to centralized exchanges raises the possibility of the holder selling them. Whales have the potential to move the market with their decisions, and that when a large number of tokens are sold, the price might decline as greater supply is available to the market. Furthermore, this can lead to economic inequality, as the whales can benefit from market fluctuations. Additionally, it can be difficult for smaller investors to compete with the whales and can decrease overall investor confidence in the market. However, in spite of the fact that whales prefer to unload their bags just before short-term tops, they have historically been known to build up into dips, which may be advantageous for prices over the long term. So, maybe we do not have that much to worry about in the case of this recent transfer. I want to hear what you think in the comments section below. Though, do you think we should be worried about the recent transfer? Anyway, speaking of price decline, the newly released data shows that there is probably going to be a recession in the second half of 2023. The data gathered was concerning Texas manufacturing, which has seen a decline in activity in February for the first time since May 2020. They have already had a first round of layoffs and are looking to institute a second round when things slow down again. The possibility of a recession in the US is something that many experts are starting to take it seriously, and we need to take it seriously as well. Granted, there are still differing opinions on whether or not the US will enter into a recession, but more and more experts are starting to see a recession as a real possibility. Even after US President Joe Biden mentioned that the US economy has seen some improvements, everything in the economy is taking an unfortunate dip. Employment is flat, work weeks are getting longer, but the pay is not increasing. This is scary. But it makes one wonder whether this is the kind of situation where cryptocurrencies could thrive. Could cryptocurrencies save many of us from the unfortunate impact of a recession? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. With that, we come to the end of this video. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your views on the Shiba Inu coin in the comments section. Make sure to turn on the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Before ending this, kindly note that the prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change. So, by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed toward bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough wide-spectrum research on the topic. Good luck!